About 3 times a day, farmers have to gather the cattle and get them to the parlor for milking time. But those days of sitting on a wooden stool and filling a bucket no longer exist. Parlors are now all about technology, whether it be automatic suction pumps or full robotic milkers. As part of a week-long look at life on the farm, our Brian Dwyer, with the help from the Jefferson County Farm Bureau, shows us how cows at one farm can basically milk themselves.
Brady, play action fake, fires, end zone, touchdown,
He is a Super Bowl MVP, but during a promo shoot a few years ago, apparently no one told former New England Patriots wide receiver Deion Branch that nowadays there's a much easier way to do this.
Okay, Deion, let's keep milking. We're going to try some different camera angles.
Show me how, show me how, show me how you milk the cow.
On farms, cows get milked every 8 hours, minus that stool and bucket. Now, cows do get a quick check to make sure there's a good, healthy color to the milk, but for many farms, especially those with hundreds of cows, technology comes in handy.
So here at Highlight, the average cow can produce anywhere from 10 to upwards of 20 gallons a day. So to sit here and try to do this by hand, it's not going to work. That's why they have machines like this.
Pulsation hoses, which create a squeezing action inside each of these, which is what simulates the hand milking motion.
I did it. That was one try, folks. One try.
And the bigger the farm, the bigger the toys. At Wood Farms in Clayton, the owners are building this brand new milking parlor. 48 stalls, those suction milkers, and these computers complete with an ID system that can tell you everything you want to know about each cow.
Through the milk and through the level of production, we are able to analyze what's going on with that cow, whether she's sick, whether she's ready to be bred, whether she's going to have a baby, and we can use that to apply different feeding strategies and management strategies on the farm.
If there is something amiss, the cow will be separated through this gating system for a checkup. And even if they're not milking, each of these cows wears this collar, much like a pedometer. It measures all of their activities and sends a signal to this antenna in the barn. It's data all sent to a computer or even the farmer's tablet or smartphone. Technology that saves the farm man-hours, money, and stress.
You take my grandfather Henry, he used to work, 90 hours a week, and it was all manual labor, couldn't spend any time with his family. As to nowadays, you might work 60, 70 hours a week, but you're working smarter with your time.
And if that was cool, this brand new barn at River Haven Farm in Cape Vincent is straight out of the future. This is the Lely Milker. It's completely robotic. Humans have to do nothing. There's only a handful in the entire state.
Milking cows is one of those jobs that not everybody likes to do, and so we had inquired into robots.
I sell them, and it still boggles my mind. I mean, a person could stay here all day and looking at so much activity going on.
Here's how it works. The farmer leaves feed strategically placed inside the barn. The cow wants it, and the gating system leads them to the milker. The cow is stopped at the machine, and the process begins.
There's a camera down there, and it takes a picture of where the teats are located, and then there's a laser to find exactly where they are based on what the camera, and they automatically go on.
The machine even cleans itself after every use. Clean milk, healthy milk, a better farm.
You'd always hear somebody say, oh, they should have a robot to milk cows and stuff like this, but yeah, right. And now they got robots that actually can milk a cow and do a better job than a person can.
After a long day out in the fields feeding and milking the cows, many farms have to start cleaning up for the day. Tomorrow, Brian gets in on the action, and he will show us how some farms go to the extra mile to be both a good neighbor but also help the environment.